Hello, you're back with Beatle. We are back on Heroes V Hordes. Today we're jumping straight into Dragon Forest number 5 as a bit of a how-to on how to complete this final chapter. I'm just going to bring up my Frost Wizard stats. As you can see, level 43, and here is his equipment that I've currently got equipped. So relatively standard. I am free to play, but we are sort of just going to go straight through sort of how to complete this. As I think if you are free to play, this is where it starts to get very tricky. So first upgrade there was the crossbow, second has been the boomerang here, and as I say, yeah, I am using the Frost Wizard, who I do think it is probably one of the better heroes, but I'm sure this is that you are able to complete it with others. It's just my preference in terms of my playstyle at the moment. Here I actually don't get the upgrades that I prefer, so I'm sure this is possible and probably even easier with other upgrades there, but we'll get the fire orbs. We'll continue on. Just did a reroll there, and we'll have to pick up the divine aura. That's probably the first one I get where I wouldn't actually like this weapon. I would have preferred maybe a chain lightning, but we do carry on, and I think there we get the duplicate tome. As most of the upgrades in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, how can I upgrade the ice gauntlet, as that is one of the sort of better weapons that I always try and think, how can I upgrade it? As you see there, I've got the cooldown tome as well, which greatly increases the fire rate of the ice gauntlet. And obviously, and when I see the ice gauntlet upgrade there, that always I would always choose that. So we just sort of continue on here. I have fast forwarded just to try and make the video as concise as possible, and then there we go. That is wave 1 complete. I think I go for the damage tome there I do, even though I don't have the Dragon's Breath, I think it's called. Again, I'm just picking tomes that make the best use for the ice gauntlet, and would upgrade that the most, and obviously adding damage to all the other weapons helps as well. There we just upgrade the fire orbs. Fire orbs and ice gauntlet I find make a very good combination. The ice gauntlet attacks to the side primarily, where the fire orbs can protect you a bit more from the front. But I have found the Dragon Hills very the most tricky, because the enemies have the most HP, and obviously I'm trying to complete this free to play, and here you can see I just didn't quite have the right weapons upgraded at the right time. So with a watch of a video, I do manage to revive myself and make it through this big wave eventually. It does get a bit easier, I find, as the levels go on, if you manage to get the right upgrades. But I say that I literally only just managed to escape here. So as you can see, it certainly isn't easy going trying to get myself through this stage. You definitely do need to concentrate on your movement where the Frost Wizard is facing to get his attacks done. As you can see, there is that sort of double-headed dragon trying to kill me as well. Here, I think we go for the cooldown tome to attack a bit quicker, and I think we're sort of back safe slightly, so we will continue the fast-forwarding. I think we'll kill the dragon here and get the chest, which gives us a nice boomerang upgrade, and we'll finish off this stage easy enough. It's just about trying to get the right upgrades, just so we're not put in that situation again. So we'll get those upgrades, move on to number 3, wave 3 I think it is. And yeah, we'll just fast forward this until something happens. But as you can see, sort of so far so good. It's just about how you're positioning the Frost Wizard, knowing that his attacks come from the side. Here we'll just upgrade the boomerang, try and get a bit more firepower. And it's how you're sort of trying to dodge the enemies, which is obviously important, as the damage that they deal is absolutely massive. Upgrading the right weapons. I did notice here that what I am sort of missing is the area of effect that obviously would affect the ice gauntlet's attack, as well as that flame wheel which I've just got, which does actually come very handy when the enemies get close. That flame wheel is a bit of a saviour, but it's much more powerful once you have the area of effect. So that is one of the upgrades I am keeping an eye out for as we sort of go through the stages. But so far so good. Big wave incoming. This was a very tense moment for me, so I thought I'd slow this down just so you can see actually how close it got, and you can see how I'm positioning the Frost Wizard. It's sort of looking up, looking to the left, so each attack is pretty much attacking the sort of different sets of enemies that are coming at me, and it works just about. I think the combination of all the weapons there, we just about managed to survive. We got the crossbow from the chest, and we'll upgrade the ice gauntlet here from our level up, and we're just about hanging on. We kill that dragon, we'll get the crossbow from the chest again. That's very close to level 5 now, although we don't actually get the evolution upgrade for the crossbow. We'll get the ice gauntlet there. As in my damage tests, the crossbow does do better without the upgrade, without the Evo upgrade, so I don't get the tome. I think it's the speed tome, and for me it's a bit of a waste, so I don't actually get that tome, which is why I allow myself to get the other tomes such as damage, even though I don't have the dragon breath. The dragon boss is actually probably one of the easiest bosses for me. He's a bit of an interesting one. He takes a lot of damage and his attacks are very underwhelming. I'm not really too sure what he actually tries to do there. Charges a bit, throws a few fireballs, but realistically he shouldn't be any issues at all, so we'll just clean him up, get the last couple of upgrades, go for the boomerang there, and I think we'll get the area of effect, then the divine aura in the chest, and then we just move on to the coin rush. So we have actually already completed the final wave there, and there this is pretty much just how many coins can you get. Again, I don't think my loadout was perfect for the coin rush, but I will do my best to get as much as I can. Generally I found it's around 6,000. I have got higher when I have got better weapons with a few more upgrades, but it is what it is. I was just happy to complete that at this stage. And yeah, I hope you managed to complete that too. Hope that has been helpful, and if you could give the video a like or a share if you have found it helpful, that would be very much appreciated, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Thanks a lot.